Hello, creative friends, and welcome to the Stampin' Squad. The Stampin' Squad is a community of friends, and we are learning to value and appreciate ourselves and each other and the creative spirit that lives in each one of us. So welcome in today. I'm going to show you how to make a really cute and easy little basket. So Easter is just a couple of days away. You do have time to make some of these. They come together really quickly, but they'd also be great for Mother's Day or for May Day or for baby shower gifts, little party favors, those kinds of things. So you could come up with a lot of different uses for these cute little baskets. Let me just show you one that I made for Easter. Let me hold it this way and hopefully all the candy won't fall out of it. But you see the basket here, and I put these little bunnies on it. At the end, I'll show you another one that I made in a different color. But all we need for this is a 6x6 piece of cardstock, and then this is a, how big? 3/4 inch. It's 3/4 inch wide by 6 inch long strip of cardstock. I'm going to grab my scoreboard. We're going to do a little bit of scoring here. Let me see if I can get it here where you can see it. So let's put that right up in here. And I'm going to score at 2 inches. So 2 inches and then a quarter turn. Score again at 2 inches. We're going to do this on each side. 2 inches and 2 inches. All right, that's all we're going to do for now. We're going to score some more in just a minute, but let me set this aside. So I need my paper snips. Let me grab those. Here we are. We're going to do a little bit of cutting here. I'm going to cut right on this score line up to this score line. Can you see I'm cutting on this one right up to here and stopping? I'm going to do the same thing right here. And then I'm going to turn it around. Do the same thing on the 2 score lines on this side. There we go. And I think I'll go ahead and fold this. I could have done that before I cut, but I didn't. So I'll do it now. So this is my bone folder. I just want to help these creases a little bit. Make them a little more crisp. That side, we'll do this side as well. There we go. I think you're going to love this basket. It's so easy peasy. Once you make one, you will make a lot of them. You won't be able to help yourself. So I'm just folding and burnishing on all those score lines. There we go. Now let's do a little bit more scoring. I'll bring my scoreboard back and let me make sure again that you can see. Okay, I want to score on this little middle section right here. So I'm going to put this right up here in the corner. Actually, I'm going to move this out of the way. Move this one and this one out of the way. And then right up against this side and against this side, let me grab my stylus, and I am going to score at 1/4 inch. So I see that's the 1/4 inch line. It's this second groove. So I'm going to come down here and actually set my stylus on top of my cardstock and just score right in that groove. I'm going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So let's come over here, get these out of the way. There we go. Find my 1/4 inch. That's the second groove on my scoreboard. And put a score line right in there. Okay, that's all the scoring. So I'm going to fold these and burnish them. And then we're going to cut some more. So let me grab my paper snips, and this corner square, I'm going to cut it so there's 3 sections. So I'm going to make 2 cuts, and ideally these 3 sections are going to be approximately the same width. Okay, so if you are someone who loves perfection, you can measure that. But honestly, if you're close, this works. Okay, it won't make any difference if it's not exactly even thirds there. I'm going to turn it around and do the same thing over here. Just cutting up to that score line. There we go. One more. This square here, 2 cuts. There we are. Okay, now the magic is start to come together here. I'm gonna grab my tear and tape. Let's see here. Here's the end. And I'm going to adhere down this little flap, this little 1/4 inch flap here. So I'm just gonna grab this and put it right here, right up against the score line. There we go. Tear it off. And let me find my take your pick tool. Here's my take your pick tool. And we're gonna pull this off. There we are. And I'm just going to, let me just move these out of the way. I'm going to fold this down. And it sticks out a little bit, that's fine. No problem. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Grab that tear and tape again. So you guys, I woke up this morning with a little bit of a sore throat. I think I'm getting a cold, which is no fun, right? Nobody likes that. But I had wanted to do this video for you, so I'm doing it. So if I sound a little bit funny, that's why. There we are. So if you have a favorite cold remedy, tell me in the comments because I could use all the help I can get here. I'm taking my zinc. I had some tea with honey and lemon. All right, let's talk about what we're gonna do here now. So this middle section here, I'm going to be gluing each one of these little strips onto this section. And so what I'm doing is I'm taking the strip and I'm lining this corner up with the top edge, right like that. You see that? So I'm gonna do that with all of these strips. I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue right here. We don't need a lot. And I smeared it around, that's okay. You'll see in just a minute, it doesn't matter, it's fine. So I did the one on the right side. Let's do the one on the left side now. So a little bit of glue. And I'm just pausing for a minute as I adhere each one of these to give it a chance to stick, okay? So now we've got that one. Now I'm gonna go back on this side and put just a little dot of glue there. Same thing, all right? I'm gonna line it up so that the corner is even with the top edge, right like that. I hope you can see that. Now let's do the one on this side. A little more glue. It doesn't take very much glue, just a little dot. I'll hold that one for a second, get it in place. Then this one is next. Same thing, we're gonna fold it and it's almost straight across here. And this last piece, then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side, okay? Now I know you can kind of see how this is coming together. And don't worry about this, we're gonna cover that up. All right. Now, let's get going on this side. We're going to do the same thing all over again. So I'm going to start with this side. Do this one first. There we go. The corner is right even with the top edge there. And then this one. I love this little basket. It really, you know, when I first saw it, I thought, oh my, I don't know if I can do that. But it really comes together quick. And once you've made one or two of them, it's very easy. You don't even have to think about it. You just do it. There we go. Almost done. And then we can attach our handle and then decorate. There we go. So just hold that for just a minute here. Now, I'm gonna just let it sit for a minute. And here's my strip that's going to be my handle. I'm gonna take my bone folder and I'm just gonna stroke it across here a little bit to kind of break the paper fibers so it'll be easier for this to bend and be my handle. If you don't do this, if you don't prep it a little bit, it wants to just fold in half, and you don't want to fold on the top of your handle. So that's going to go right there. You could put it on the inside or the outside. It doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to put that right here. Again, we're just going to hold it for a minute. Give it a chance to dry just a little bit. And then pull a glue on this, the other side in place. There we are. And, you know, I have some little alligator clips here. So I think I'll just put one on here, maybe. That doesn't really fit. I had some paper clips too that I was using, although I don't know what I did with those. They have disappeared. But you could use a paper clip or these, or you could just hold it for a little while with your fingers, no big deal. But I'm gonna let that dry for just a minute, and then I'm gonna grab a scrap of basic white, and I'm gonna use this daisy punch. This one is no longer available. You may have it though in your stash. It was the medium daisy punch, and I'm just gonna punch out 4 daisies here. Get 4 of them. There we go. Oops. Okay. And now I'm going to use this little bitty 1/2-inch punch. This one's not available right now either, but I know they have these on Amazon. I'll put a link down in the description. And I'll also look for well, that one just flew away. I don't even know where that went. It's on the floor somewhere. So I'll find a 1/2-inch punch, circle punch for you. Put the link down in the description, and I'll also look for a daisy punch for you since Stampin' Up! Doesn't have those right now. Now I'm gonna layer 2 of these together. Just like this. There we go. I'm gonna hold it. And then let's do another one right there. There we go. And press that down. Then we're going to put our little centers. So we'll put just a dot of glue on each one of these. Put the center on there. That one more. And then we're just going to adhere these on the basket. They're so cute. All right. Let me grab my basket. Let's take these off. And again, just a little bit of glue. Now you may have a sentiment that you want to die cut out or punch out and put on here. Maybe you have a bunny rabbit like I showed on the first one. Maybe you have a daisy or another flower you'd like to use. I think it would also be cute if you were to stop by your dollar store and grab some little silk flowers. And then they would probably need hot glue to make sure that they would stick on here. But that is it. A sweet, easy little basket. I've got my Wink of Stella here. So let's just go over the top a little bit. And it's almost out, y'all. Because I use Wink of Stella a lot. Maybe I need to pull out a new one. There's a little bit. And you know, the Wink of Stella just puts a little bit of glitter. I don't know that you can even see that on the video, but I can see it. A little bit of glitter on there just to give it a little shine. But you can come up with lots of ways to decorate your little basket. This one is Balmy Blue. That's the color I used. This one is Flirty Flamingo. And then this little one that I showed you in the beginning. And I just put some white shred in there and some little Easter candies. And this one is Bubble Bath. So there they are. Those are our little baskets for today. I hope that you will give this a try and make some for your special occasion, whatever that might be. They're fun for all spring holidays. Also, don't forget, put your cold remedies in the comments. Help me out here. All right, thank you very much. I will see you all again very soon. Bye-bye.